So, like I said, in front of you it looks to be a tavern. It is still bustling. There's still people inside doing their thing. To the left is the fruit fields. Behind you is the ship. To the right is a trodden dirt path leading into the jungle.
At this point, I'd like to walk over to Reagan and be like, I'd like to give you my thanks for you saved me back there.
It was nothing. Dude was an asshole.
Bros for life. So, do you take any actions?
I want to go towards the bar.
Alright, go for it.
I'm going to follow him because...
I would also be at the bar. Not with them, though, because I technically don't really know anybody.
Okay, so you're just...
I tail him. Like, I'm not, like, walking arm in arm with him, you know, but...
Yeah. Brian, you can click and drag your token to move it around.
Sweet.
And you can, turn it to, tell which way you're facing.
So, are we basing this off of initiative, or are we just all going at the same time?
It's outside of combat, there are no turns, so if you want to do something, just say you want to do it. And then things will happen.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna wait till all these people come in, and then I'll make my bear chill outside when I go in. But that's after they all enter the tavern. Like, I'm just hanging back, chilling, observing shit.
Alright. So, Reagan and Ashra, they exchange some words. They're feeling a bit friendly, and they go on into the tavern ahead of everybody else. Vandrex follows behind them with his bear lagging behind him a bit. Zek follows behind Ashra, right?
Yeah, Ashra.
I want to ask what this guy has for drink.
The barman is a pretty young-looking human male. He looks to be probably about 25. Seems like he really enjoys this job. All of the tankards, all of the glasses that are laid out on the bar in front of you are all either filled with drinks and being drank, whatever. Dranked, whatever. So, they're all either actively being drunk out of, or they are in absolute pristine condition. You ask your question, and he says, Peace Island is famous for its absolutely fine wines. It's made from all the natural fruits of the island, things that people usually haven't heard of by the time they get here. Things like mango, pineapple, kiwi, all kinds of wines.
I want to get a kiwi wine.
Kiwi wine?
Never heard of that.
Alright,
Nothing even close.
Total bullshit. But all kinds of wines, made out of all kinds of fruits. So he goes, he actually walks downstairs. There's a trap door beside him. He walks downstairs and comes back up with a tankard filled with kiwi wine. And he says that'll be 50 silver pieces.
I'll take it.
Alright, you exchange coin and he gives you your tankard.
Where do we control our gold at? Or where is that for everybody to see?
It's just on your character sheet. You just change it yourself. Except for Brian. I will control his. So does anybody else have any actions?
Is there a bulletin board or something around here?
No. Is looking around the room over here in the northwest corner, you see a succubus talking to an elven ranger. They seem to be, buddying up shoulder to shoulder, touching a little bit, and they seem to be both a little bit drunk. Right here you see a barmaid serving a dwarf and an orc, who, they're not actually in armor, they don't have weapons, but they seem to be not arguing. They seem to be in a heated discussion, more of a debate than anything. And here you see what looks to be a scholar, a man probably in his 30s. Just he's got a big pack, seems to have maps and stuff all over his table. He's just deep in his work. He's writing in a book.
Is there anybody I should recognize?
Could I perception check to see what his book is, what exactly he's doing?
Okay, hold on, Zach. What do you mean exactly?
If there's anyone I should recognize for any reason.
No one in particular. There's all these people, you've never seen them before, and yeah, you can go ahead and perception.
Dang, 18.
Oh, nice. The man sits back in his chair, and being an alchemist, you realize that he is reading over a alchemy recipe list.
I want to go on over and approach the chair and sit next to him and ask him about his research.
I can imagine you have to pull the chair out and then climb into it.
Yeah.
Just sit next to him.
Yeah. Well, I'm really standing in the chair looking over the desk at his stuff. And
okay, I'm sorry, what exactly do you ask him again?
I want to say pretty much, if it wouldn't be rude, could I ask what exactly you're doing?
The man hears a voice very close to him, and he hears you, take your glass and set it on the table. He puts his book down and takes his reading glasses off, and he looks absolutely surprised to see a frog sitting at the table with him. And he says, it's alchemy. It's very complicated, sir. And he puts his glasses back on and goes back to reading.
I know it's complicated, but I am an alchemist too. I was just wondering if you would want to talk to a fellow alchemist.
Oh, he looks up at you and he looks surprised but happy. And he says, "Oh, I was never expecting to see a fellow alchemist around here. I'm just working on some of my extracts, just reading over my recipes, thinking of the things that I'll need for my research that I will be doing tomorrow. I'm going to go back to my room later and mix up my potions."
What formulas do you have? The reason why I ask is because they can learn spells. I mean, formulas like spells.
Yeah.
So I could roll to learn it if it's something I don't have.
He says, I have some more mundane potions already prepared, and he brings out a pouch, a belt pouch, and he opens it up and starts placing potions on the table. He says, "This one is a potion that I've made a couple weeks ago. Stone Fist. Turns my fists into stone. I'm sure you know it. It's a very, like I said, mundane spell. I have Bomber's Eye. Makes me better at throwing my bombs. It's very helpful.
I know that one.
It's a good spell, isn't it?" All right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really good for throwing your bombs.
Oh yeah, he says I don't much. I much prefer to stay out of combat, but if it is necessary, it's always good to bomb something before it gets close to you. I'm sure you would know.
Increases range, keeps you safe.
Oh yeah, very good. See, I have keen senses. Just heightens my senses. It gives me higher perception and low light vision, which helps as a human. I can't see in the dark very well.
Yeah.
And he says,
I have natural dark vision.
He's like, "You must be very lucky. I wish I had dark vision. But someday I can probably make an extract for that." But he says, he takes his book and he turns around to show it to you, and he says, "I am working on this extract right here," and he points at a spell called Vomit Swarm.
Ooh.
And he says, "I've seen it used in combat, and it is very terrifying, to say the least. You vomit up a swarm of spiders. I figure it will keep me out of danger, intimidation before the battle begins.
It'll also
I-
keep the ladies away from you.
Can I study that a little bit?
It says, I'm not sure if it's a decently complicated spell. Are you able to learn second level alchemy potions?
Well, any level alchemist can learn any level thing if they just have to roll the check.
Okay, what is the check? I'm not familiar with
It's
that.
10 plus level of formula, I'm pretty sure. And then my roll is just a d20
I think it would be just be
plus
wisdom.
my intelligence.
Okay, then
Real fast. Can I
yeah,
roll a perception check to listen in? Or what would that be? Would that be perception?
yeah, that would be perception. Listen and spot and all those were rolled into perception for Pathfinder. So
Alright,
yeah, go
I'm
ahead and
gonna
roll
do
perception.
that. Gosh, I suck.
You are already drunk as hell.
Well,
You are
what's
asleep.
What's his pluses to it?
It doesn't. He rolled a natural one.
Oh,
He's
he
got
did.
+7.
Oh, +7. Oh, God.
Wait, why are we rolling? I kind of drifted off there.
He was seeing if he could listen in on the conversation.
I failed.
Yeah, fair.
Felt hard.
Steph.
Okay, John, go ahead and roll to see if you can learn this alchemy thing.
Okay, I'm rolling that plus my intelligence modifier. So, slash.
Okay, Brian, you're asleep.
Alright, cool.
Wow. She must be a lightweight.
There's something about the lycanthropy.
Damn it, I got a 10.
Not close. Is you ask, oh, can I see that book? I wanna see if I can get a hold of that recipe. And he says, oh yeah, sure. And he hands you the book, and you look at it, you squint your froggy eyes, and you try and understand it. You're like, not quite yet. I think I'll come back to it.
Could he have used to take 20 or take 10 or?
Yeah, I was going to say, can I take 10?
Not on something like this. I would say no. Because this is just seeing this. You're rolling to see if you are smart enough to learn this thing. Yeah, I'm gonna say no. Not now. He takes the book and he says, "It's fine. It was a hard. I'm still working on it right now. I'm going to be surprised if I'm able to make it later." And he says, I know most people come to Peace Island, to relax, but are you interested in helping me with my research tomorrow? I need some people who are capable of combat. And I know you're a frog, and I understand you don't do too well in combat, but anybody helps, and I understand how deadly alchemists can be.
I can't overhear this, right?
You can if you roll a perception check.
Well,
I will also do that.
Go ahead.
Let me see what my perception is.
My perception is.
I've got a +0 perception. That's it, but it's still a d20 though, right?
Dude,
I got like a
+7.
+8.
Everybody is
I
asleep.
got a +8%.
Well,
How do I apply guidance to myself?
Boom! Boom!
Oh, nice.
I don't.
Yeah.
So, Vandrex hears it.
What?
Reaper, could you change your display name to Vandrex, please?
Oh, on Skype?
No, in my settings on
Settings.
Roll20.
Top right.
How do I?
Just so it, instead of Jeff F, it's going to put your character's name.
Alright.
How do I apply? How do I cast guidance on myself?
That's a summoner spell?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me look at your character sheet real quick. What is it? What exactly does guidance do?
Basically, let me look it up real quick. I know it gives +1 to certain rolls of your choice. You can like.
Okay.
Isn't it a DC check 10 plus level of spell? To cast spells?
Wait, what? I think you're thinking of concentration.
No, I think that's just for spells. For certain spells, there's a difficulty check.
Let me look up guidance real quick. Guidance.
You want me to just send you the link I have for the
I got
Paizo website?
the Paizo.
Got the Paisanos.
Skill check. No, there's nothing. No, you just say you're casting it and you cast it. I mean, it's a 0 level spell, so.
And I can cast it.
Oh,
at,
yeah.
yeah, at 0 level, so I can cast it as much as I want to. So I can
Yeah.
pretty much have +1 at everything every day.
Yeah, so you actually, it's the creature gets a +1 competence bonus on a single attack roll, saving throw, or skill check. So go ahead and just say you're casting guidance on yourself, and then roll with a +1.
I should get it too.
See, you
10.
need that guidance, man. It probably isn't enough, is it?
You're 25 feet away from the table. There are people talking over here. Yeah, no, it's not enough. Vandrex though, over the corner, he's got eagle ears, if that's even a thing. And he overhears the request for adventurers.
Well, at least I'm not
Oh,
asleep.
Oh,
Few
I want
words.
to tell him that I'll take him up on his offer because I'll always take an offer to go learn more about alchemy. And I was suggesting that we find at least 2 more, and that the elf wolf over there is pretty gutsy.
You point Nostrils asleep. And he takes his glasses off and he looks over at the elf. Sees she's asleep and he's like, maybe. But he definitely, when you accept, he smiles. And he's ecstatic to have found someone willing so quickly.
I like to point out this point that I'm eyeing up the succubus.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to. It's part of my character.
Scoping out them titties.
She'll take your soul.
Hold on. Her eyes wander over to you. She sees you staring. She leans forward seductively. She's just like, yeah, you know you want it.
Oh
Damn,
god,
20.
21.
Is that
Alright,
was that a 19? She like steal my soul or something?
Maybe sometime soon. She might have backstory or something.
Oh, well, I bet she's got a nice dick backstory.
Does anybody have any actions of Vandrex now that you know about the call for adventuring? Do you have any actions?
Alright, yeah. I'm just gonna walk up to the dude, right?
Alright.
And then, hold on, let me get all of them. Look at him straight up, just be like, me. That's it. Straight up. Just point at myself. That's it.
He
Wait.
just-
Put
He
it
looks-
stare into his fucking soul and just say me.
At that
he looks a
point,
little astonished, but he, like, at first he looks a little astonished, but slowly his eyes, his upper eyelids lower down, like he's just bored with it. Like he's heard the tough guy act before, and he's like, you.
Oh yeah. Well, hold on. I got something for that ass. Hey, can I use intimidate?
You can.
All right. let's
Wait,
see what
do I have to roll against it too?
No, you can aim intimidates. Vandrex, do you want to intimidate the frog too?
Yeah. Nah, dude. I don't want to intimidate him. Frog Bro's cool. Like,
Okay.
I just want this guy to know that.
you have personally decided that Frog Bro is cool.
I'm a frog. I'm 2'1". I'm no trouble. No trouble at all.
Yeah,
I don't want to know Trabu.
because he doesn't threaten me, so he's okay. My book, because I won't have to kill him. All right, boom. Okay, well, fuck.
9.
Well, now that we got some muscle cramps going on, do I still have the succubus attention?
Yeah, you do.
I'd like to point at her and whisper and use this. Well, basically, I'm using message, which involves pointing and whispering something, but she basically can hear my whispers as if I'm talking at full volume.
Okay,
And
but
let's
the
say-
elf can't. Right.
Yeah, the elf can't. And I'll say, why don't you get rid of your elf buddy and talk to me?
She uses message back and she says, well, I might just. I do like a good summoner. She winks. So, Vandrix, you do your best attempt at intimidating
Horrible.
the alchemist, and he maintains his bored expression as you make like an awkward Popeye face at him. And he kind of smiles and he realizes that you're not that huge of a threat. You're probably a new adventurer. And he says,
Little does this nigga know.
he says, do you want to help? I'm more than willing to take you on the adventure.
If it pays.
I can assure you that there will be gold. I am going to research a local temple said to hold an ancient race of magicians. I'm here on part of the Cartographers Guild. I'm just here to map out Peace Island and its temples and dungeons. All that I know of is the one temple. So I'm not interested in gold. I'm not interested in any of the loot and spoils. I'm also not interested in combat. So if you find anything in the ruins, then it is yours to take.
I'll not call it a day.
Alright. So the alchemist has 2 people helping him.
At this point, I want to go over and wake her up.
Okay. Brian, you are now awake. As Reagan walks over and tugs at your... At the
Pant leg?
Yeah, your pant leg. You wake up from your instant slumber.
I don't normally get like this. Happens whenever I drink.
And in the lycanthropy.
I want to invite you over to the table and talk to my friend about going on this adventure with us.
I owe you my thanks and my life. For that, I will.
I'll move back down.
Should I continue
And
my...
I tell the guy that this is the elf that I talked about earlier.
So, he never saw Ashra's face before because, she was asleep. All he saw was, it was the figure of an elf. But now that she walks forward and sits across the table from him, he sees the wolfish features. And, he's a scholar. He's heard of lycanthropy. And he maybe even has met someone being from the Cartographer's Guild.
And then he suddenly learns Vomit Swarm. Oh my god!
No, he does seem a little bit intimidated, like a little bit put off just being approached by, a wolf elf. But, you seem friendly with the frog, so he doesn't seem too intimidated. And he says, "Would you like to help me? I'm taking as many people as I can."
If Bragan is in, then I will be in. Or this frog say. Like, if this frogman is in, then I am in. I have a score to settle with him.
He claps his hands and says, "Excellent. Then we have 3. I mean, you all look capable to me. And if anything gets out of hand, I'm sure I could throw a bomb or 2. This dungeon should be no problem."
Right now I want to just say, hey everyone, my name's Reagan. And I'm an alchemist.
I am Ashra. That is what my people have told me.
I say nothing at all. I just fucking chill and I look at them and stare them down a little bit.
I'll look over at Vendrax.
So no one knows my name. It's all good.
Alright.
Can I ask the alchemist if I can have a go at trying to learn keen senses, was it? Or keen sense?
Yeah. He says, before you say that, he says, "And my name is Kenneth Masters."
Oh, hey Ken.
And you ask him that, and he hands you his book, and he says, "Take it. I mean, I'm going to brew my potion when I get back to my room, so I don't really need it for the rest of the night." Now, Zach, I see that you're making a move on a lady.
Well, there's other things I want to do first, like seeing,
Boom!
like trying to do a perception check on the elf, see what I'm getting into. Because I figure he might not like getting, pulled away from his lady.
Perception check on the elf?
Yeah.
So what exactly are you trying to perceive? Just to see...
Seeing how much of an able fighter he is.
Okay.
Not that I'm trying to start a fight, but I'm guessing he might be drunk, right? I think you said he was drunk earlier.
Yeah, he's super drunk.
Yeah.
I mean, you can, without a perception check, you can see he's totally wasted.
Yeah, but I'm, trying to see how strong he is.
Oh,
Yeah,
dang.
Squishy.
And this +1 is just an unannounced guidance, bonus. I'm guidancing all day, every day.
Hey, Brandon.
If that's acceptable.
I think the balancing point is that it takes like a minute to cast. Yeah, it lasts 1 minute.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it out this time because I've already moved over them.
It takes verbal and somatic components, so that means you're going to be walking up to him and talking and casting a spell.
Yeah, okay, that's nice.
So that might set him off a little bit, but he's drunk, so he probably won't notice.
Oh, these 10s. So what can I see from a 10?
From a 10, you can see, obviously, he's drunk. He has the frame of an elf, so he looks lean and limper, but he doesn't seem to have any weapons on him. He's, like, drunk to the point of passing out. And the succubus seems wide awake, even though her drink is, they're both glass cups. You can see that her drink is completely gone while his is still half full. But she is looking over his shoulder at you.
Well, I still need to get rid of the elf first, though.
Yeah.
So I say to the elf, in Elvish, hey, do you want to have a talk with your lady here for a minute?
And he looks at you, and he squints his eyes, and he's like, what are you, some kind of wizard? Get out of here, wizard. And he gently pushes you on your chest.
Oh, hey, buddy, no need to get pushy. I just need a few words with your lady friend here.
And he continues staring at you. He turns in your direction, and he says, you want to have my lady with me? I'll teach you how to build. And he stands up out of his seat. Looks like you might about to fight you, but until he collapses to the side.
I was about to do a diplomacy check.
Could I, perception check to hear that?
Yeah, go ahead.
But, wait, I haven't got used to the voices yet. Who's doing what?
Regan is perception check to see if he heard that.
But he doesn't.
Oh, wait, there's a +8 on there.
Okay. You don't hear shit.
Hey,
You are still, at this point, you're still looking through the book. You're trying to get keen senses down.
Does he understand Elven?
Do you?
No, but I would hear it, and I would have been able to see a drunk elf fall on his ass.
Yeah, his perception is seeing and
I missed it now.
stuff. So the elf
Just
is
'cause
finally out of your way. You sneak up next to the succubus.
Okay, just because I want to do a roll too, just because I ain't no bitch, I want to roll stealth check to slip away from the table and go check on my bear cub.
Go for it.
Alright, so I have a stealth +5.
You need to do a stealth check for
I'm
that?
going to actually give you...
Hmm?
I'm going to give you a token for your bear.
That'd be so nice.
Do you actually have to do a stealth check to get away from the table?
No, I want to do it so, like, literally no one notices, so I can be all mysterious.
Oh, let's see how
Checking
good
your
you
bear
roll.
all mysteriously.
Yeah, my
Hey,
bear's like,
Brandon, when did you become a token?
Now.
holy shit. Well,
What?
you guys totally see me. Just walk out of the fucking bar.
There's a map laying on the table, and you try and flip it to, like you're flipping a table, and it just rolls up, and everybody looks at you while you walk out.
Fuck it. I know. Nope.
You should have bluffed it. You should have bluffed like you meant it.
Yeah. Oh, I
Bluff
got
like
to
I
take
mentioned.
bluff check.
Fuck it. I'll do it. I'll
Do
do
it.
it. I'll
Do it. Do it.
Plus slash roll 1d20 plus 2. Oh my fucking god.
Low
Whatever.
rolls tonight.
Dude.
Hey, at least these don't matter. It's gonna matter when you're
You
trying to kill
fumbled
the
your
orc.
bluff.
You
So,
fumbled
like,
your bluff.
I'm just
You
getting
were
these
like,
shit
you
I'm just
stand
getting
up.
these shit out.
Hold up.
That's all.
You stand up. You flip the map closed, and then you're like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And then you try and you roll it back out and try and smooth it out while you walk out with your head hanging.
I just shrug. I'm not gonna say anything about that. I'm just gonna fucking shrug and walk out. Fuck it.
You shrug it off. Go out to check on Adams.
Yeah.
All right. Any other actions?
Yeah. The action of killing myself from bad rolls.
You go outside. You hug
Oh.
your bear and you cry into his fur.
Can I perception check to see him through that crack? Because
Nah,
my frog
I'm
can
not
see
really
that.
crying. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not. That's just you bad shit.
I know.
So Zach, back to you.
Oh,
You and
awesome.
Succubus.
I'll have to do a perception check to see all the exits around here.
There's only the one exit. Well, there you can go down the trapdoor if you want.
But of course, I don't know where that trapdoor leads.
You don't know where it leads, and you don't know exactly where it is because you can't
Are
see.
there stairs over there?
Yeah.
So I can go upstairs and out a window.
Is right here or upstairs? Yep. Upstairs there are windows.
So we've already got everything covered except for the location of the trapdoor without rolling.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It's somewhere behind the thing.
I want
supposed
to
to
jump
be,
out of a window.
Actually, I do want to roll. I do want to roll. Actually, could I survive after jumping out a window?
I'm a glider, so
Yeah.
my web
You
toes
don't-
make me glide.
Yeah, you would survive it.
But I still want to see where that door is.
You're blind. No.
Well,
You are absolutely enamored.
I'm
with
too
the
busy looking at the
succubus.
succubus.
There's so many titties.
The succubus
Because
has
as
my
soon as
full
you sit
attention.
next to her, the elf, he falls asleep and he's passed out. So he's boring now. You are exciting because you're a wizard and you just, messaged and shit. So you walk over and she turns towards you and has her hand on her glass as the barkeeper comes over and fills it back up.
Oh baby. So
And he takes no, he doesn't. The elf's glass is sitting in front of you, half full. If you want to drink that.
well, I
But-
can't afford to buy my own drink, so I might as well.
Yeah. So she turns to you, flashing the titties and all that, and she gets her drink filled back up, and she takes a swig. She's just like, "Oh, so powerful summoner, eh? What are you doing here?"
Oh, just looking to catch a ride out of this place. Actually, I won't be staying long.
He says, "Well, you don't want to talk to me then. I've been here for 4 months."
4 months must be boring.
No. You see all kinds of adventures here. People usually leave within a week and, just do a little mind altering, and I don't have to pay for drinks. I don't have to pay for a room, and everyone loves that I'm here.
Let's see. Well, have you heard any rumors of any troublemakers around here?
No, it's Peace Island. No one ever makes trouble here.
Right.
Really, besides, the occasional elf passing out on the floor, sometimes the grognak over there gets loud, but besides
Grognak?
that, nothing really happens.
Grognak?
She points at the orc sitting next to the door.
I see.
His name's Grognak.
This guy's right there.
Any bar fights around here?
No, never bar fights.
Oh.
What many people don't understand about Peace Island, but you may have felt it since you are magically inclined. There is actually a spell over the town that prevents any kind of fighting. It brings everybody together. That's the reason why an orc and a dwarf can just sit there and debate civilly without killing each other.
Oh, that's nice. Where's the source of this magic?
I can't pinpoint it myself, I have no idea.
Well, it must be pretty strong if I hadn't even noticed it when I first hit land.
Oh, it's very well hidden. I can tell that.
Well, it can stay for all I care. And hell, if this place is like this, maybe I won't have to run anymore. Hunt is around here. How much does it cost to get a place around here?
For a night, it's 3 gold. It's not that bad. Of course, I never pay for it.
Lucky you.
The titties help.
Of course. Does this establishment offer rooms, or is it a different building?
It's this establishment. You just go upstairs. You
After
talk to the
paying
barkeep.
barkeep. Right.
Yeah.
Is the barkeep overhearing any of this?
Yeah, he's standing close enough. He hears all of this.
Does the succubus know any other languages?
The succubus basically knows all languages.
Let me look at my character sheet.
Her intelligence is high enough that
Ah.
she knows a shit ton of languages.
I only know the common languages. I used to have demonic on there, but I changed it.
That would impress her.
Yeah, but then I decided it'd be more useful to know. Let's see, what was it? Just added Common, Dwarven, Elven, and Gnome. I just threw a bunch of languages on there that I think that would be pretty common.
So, okay, so let's
Yeah, let's go back to the Alchemist story while I think more things to do.
Okay, well, the Alchemist is... Kenneth is just sitting over here talking to Regan and Ashra, just kind of explaining things, just kind of nerding out, just explaining what he knows about the area, a little bit about the temple, the ancient race of magicians. It's just menial things that really, it's not worth a whole lot for me to actually tell you what it is. He's just ranting about it, because he doesn't know a whole lot of details himself, which is why he's here.
Can I ask him, this adventure begins in the morning, right?
He says, yes, I've been here for a couple of days. This is the first time I've actually had enough people to go and check out the temple. So, in the morning we're going to go and check it out.
Does this place offer room and board?
Yep, it's 3 gold a night. It's not too bad. I can cover you guys if you don't have the money for it.
I
no
have the
problem,
money, but it would be very nice if you would cover for me.
He says, don't worry about it. The Cartographer Guild pays me very well, and they give me a bonus to go on missions like this. So,
Okay.
yeah, he says, no problem. He gets up out of his seat, walks over to the barkeep, and gives him 6 gold pieces, or 9 gold pieces, and he says, reserve 3 rooms for my friends over here. And he walks back. So, Zek, let me get this straight. You don't have the money for a room, right?
Right, because I'm supposed to be, penniless. I have 1 gold piece, but I try to save that.
Yeah, you're just trying to pinch that one.
But elf friend, my friend behind me might have something though, right?
Maybe. Here's the thing: the succubus, the elf has already paid for the succubus's room for the week. So if you could somehow roll some kind of check to stay in her bed, then you've got yourself a room.
Well, tell me this: do the succubus and Pathfinder still do the whole soul stealing and whatnot?
Not this one.
Not this one. Oh, okay. I've got nothing to fear then, huh?
Yeah, this is. She's outside of the demonic realm, so she doesn't really. She might suck a soul every now and then, but she doesn't. She's not gonna suck your soul. She's not gonna suck you too hard.
Wow.
So I'll just cut to the chase. If you roll, I don't know. Let me take a look at your character sheet.
I think I can do a bluff check.
You don't really need to do a bluff check. You're not trying to, lie to her. If you just do, that's not diplomacy either. If you just roll straight charisma,
Which is +4. I think I can do that.
Yep.
The fuck is this bullshit?
A 10.
Yeah, I'm getting lots of 10s.
You you drink a bit too much of this elf's drink.
Apparently he orders something pretty strong.
Yeah, you come on a little bit strong, and you kind of freak her out. She's a little bit just like, you're weird now. Please leave me alone. And in general, she just loses interest in you and, sits forward again. Pays attention to the bar. Does not climb on the bar.
And I've got no reason. I finished this drink and I walk off. There's no point in me being up here anymore.
At this point, I would like to turn. Have I noticed that Zek's in here?
Yeah,
As soon as
you've noticed.
I turn to Regan and I say, "That's the fellow that was a stowaway along with me. Wonder why he didn't get confronted like I did."
Maybe because you're an elf. Or the wolf, I don't know. I get discriminated upon a lot because I'm a really small frog.
Combination, all of the above.
Yeah.
Can I like go into like the fringes of the jungle and just chill out and go to sleep?
No. Kenneth walks outside, and he stays in the doorway, but he leans out and he says, "I've rented you a room if you want it. Otherwise, I'll just get my money back. I know how drows are. You might want to live in the forest."
I rolled a 7.
Drows are underground dwellers, but I'm a ranger, so I'll just chill in the forest.
He's like, "Oh, okay.
Hey, Zach,
Thanks. Bye."
you should perception check to hear that.
Just boom.
Oh, wait, he's saying I just rolled a 17 to see if I was being see Ashford checking me on looking at me.
So you want to roll perception to see if you notice Ashura?
Yeah, I already rolled it. I didn't want to say anything if it failed.
Okay, then yeah, you notice Ashura looking at you, a bit judgingly, not like she's gonna fight you or anything, but just, you notice that she's looking.
I noticed, but then get back to my own business, which is nothing since I no longer have a drink in my hand.
Not a damn thing.
I was saying you should have done a perception check to hear about the free room and try to talk the Kenneth dude into just giving you the room instead of canceling it.
Oh yeah, this guy, Kenneth walks over here and he's talking to the barkeep right next to you. He says, "Can I get my money back? That guy didn't. So if you want to stop him..."
What was that about a guy giving up his room?
There's a tree for you to live next to, Vendrix. Kenneth, he's about to start talking to the barkeep, or he turns from the barkeep to you and he says, "There's an adventurer helping me on my research, and I bought him a room, but he's an elf and he would prefer to live out in the forest for a while."
I see.
So he takes his money in his hand.
Well, I've got nothing better to do, and I've seen my fair share of adventures. Since you've are you willing to keep that room for me?
He said, "Are you willing to go into a dangerous temple and help me with my research?"
Well, I kind of need to stay on the move, and dangerous here, dangerous there, so I'd say it'll work out for both of us.
He looks you over. You look decently calm. Like you have a dagger on your belt, but nothing out of the ordinary screams adventurer to you or to him. So he says, "Are you sure? It really could be life-threatening. Are you able to handle yourself?"
Do I need to roll a bluff check?
Yeah, yes.
I want to use that +8, man. I get that +8 bluff.
You need to lie to him to tell him that you are not worthless.
I am lying. I haven't been on any adventures. The only adventure I've been on is getting away from my home city.
Running away.
And it's mostly been lying. Like, that entire thing has been lying. My character is a charming bastard.
My character has a little bit of a past.
Mine is a little bit of a past.
It's the fun of it.
I don't want to reveal my character's past, but he needs to keep moving. He would like to
go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll your thing.
Ooh, 20.
Nice. As you sit up straight and you pull out your dagger and you start twirling it between your fingers and you're like, "Damn straight I can handle myself." You doubting me? And you say it with such charisma, such bravado that he looks absolutely incredulous and he says, "I believe you. Maybe you will come in handy." He thinks you're some kind of rogue or something. So he looks back at the barkeep and is like, "I'll take that room again." And he holds out his hand, says, I'm Kenneth Masters. It's nice to meet you."
I'm Zek. I don't really have a last name anymore, but it's nice to meet you too.
He says, we have a table. We have a table over here with some of the other adventurers that are going to be joining me. If you want to come and meet your companions.
Sounds good. It's getting kind of cold over here as I get away from that succubus.
Goes and sits down. So, does anybody have any other actions, or otherwise we're just going to wrap up the night?
I gotta take a piss in character.
Can I ask for the spells of what spells he knows? Wait, is he a sorcerer or a wizard?
You Who's Zek?
Yeah.
He's a summoner.
Why'd you tell
Summoner.
him? I'm technically not really anything right now.
Well, everybody knows you're a summoner. It's just in character, he does not know that you're a summoner.
Okay.
His character does not. Everybody besides the succubus thinks that you're some kind of rogue.
Yeah, because the Sucky was the only one that's actually seen me do any spells.
Yeah, I mean she can sense magic
He
pretty well.
was hiding with me, so.
Is there a way to like just look him over to see like what he is?
You can probably see my inventory.
Yeah, go ahead and roll perception. I'll see if there's anything on him.
Hang on, let me see my perception bonus. Okay. $15.
Alright, you have, your big frog eyes are pretty good at catching anything that, even the minute details. Zek walks around the table, and he takes his bag off, and before he sets it down next to his chair, you see the very corner of what looks to be some kind of magazine. The edge of it says sexy. That's all you see, and then he puts it down next to him out of view.
I say nothing about it.
Right, so, anything else? Any other actions?
Bosch returns to Zek and is like, I never would have thought that you and I would be doing the same thing.
Well, I guess that's destiny for you, if you believe in that sort of thing. Now, can someone tell me more about this temple?
Kenna says it's supposedly, according to ancient scrolls and things that I've seen at the Cartographers Guild, it was built and belonged to, possibly still belongs to, an ancient race of wizards. And I'm going there to chart it out and see what I can find. And that's really all I know about it. I could talk to you all day about possible types of architecture, but that doesn't help anybody but me.
Kenneth, are you well versed in magic, or is it mostly just alchemy?
This is I dabble in magic as much as I have to make my potions, but it's really
So,
I would just call it alchemy.
if we come across any magical items, can you identify them?
This is I know how to. I'm pretty good at it.
Well, that makes two of
A
us.
little spell crafting.
Is that never mind. Appraise is the price, right?
Yeah, appraise would be like he could tell you how much a longsword is worth.
I think I have, that too.
Yeah, you have both.
Yeah, I have spellcraft. And if it's a potion, I can spellcraft it with my craft alchemy skill.
Yeah, we kind to that question. He says, I'm not any kind of master worker, but I'm pretty sure anything that we find in this temple, I could tell you, what it's worth and what it does.
So, Mr. Frog, how agile are you, and how high can you jump, if you don't mind me asking?
Normal? As high as you?
Racist?
Just assessing some things.
Well, I mean, me jumping as high as you is a lot, because I'm only 2'1".
So I guess I'll leave the agile footwork up to Ashra. Wait, do I even know her name?
No, you don't know it.
I guess I have to change it to the Wolf Lady.
Unless you guys wanted to exchange names when you sat down at the table.
Yeah, I would have. Introduced myself. I'd be like, hi, Dragon.
Yeah, I guess I would have to. Or maybe
Ashra, would
Candace
you?
could have done it.
I
Either
think
way.
I'm going to, like, take my room up.
Okay, so yeah, everybody
Yeah.
knows each other's name, except for Zek doesn't know Vandrex.
Yeah, I
No
don't
one
know.
knows
I don't even really know he exists past the getting off the boat.
Yeah, and
No
Zek
one
knows
knows.
Grognak's name, but that's about it.
Oh yeah,
I didn't tell anybody
Oh,
shit.
I want to tell Zach there's a quiet drow ranger. I mean, drow elf fella with us too.
Oh, why isn't he here now?
Yeah, well, I'm sleeping. I'm chilling, taking a little nap with my bear.
Out
Me
in
and
the
him
forest.
Is he the fellow that's...
Yeah, I was like, I
sleeping
don't know
outside?
where he went, but he walked out, and
I already
he
know.
wasn't going to take a room for the night, so.
I have no
see.
idea where my went.
So it's
I moved you under the tree.
So I owe him
Oh,
my good...
Sweet.
So I
I
owe
was
him...
zoomed in. Yeah.
You went to the other side of the map, which no one is supposed to see.
Yeah, he's off
Yeah, I
here.
can't see.
So that's the elf fella I owe my good fortunes to?
Yep.
I'll thank him later. Then again, I'm not terribly accustomed to sleeping outside myself.
You've all
Me
been
too.
down on your luck at some point.
It wasn't that I've been down on my luck, it's just I've traveled crap time.
Yeah. Alright, so
Traveled for 3 years. Sleeping out in the night and whatnot.
does anybody have any other actions before we call it a night?
My character
At this
gets...
time,
No,
My character
bid
needs to
you
take a
good
leave.
night.
Alright.
I assume they still don't have, indoor bathrooms.
oh god! Whoa. I teleported.
You went upstairs.
Doesn't matter which one.
Stop it, Zach.
I don't know what I'm doing. Oh,
You're going outside to take a piss. I was like, why are you going outside?
Oh, you're trying to move me?
Yeah.
Or what?
I was trying to put you upstairs.
Doesn't matter which one.
No. Besides
Oh
that
god,
one.
there's a person in there.
There's a dude sleeping in there.
I'm in here. I'm gonna sleep in here.
Do I have to do a check to take a piss?
Okay.
Do what?
Roll strength.
Roll strength.
Yes,
Yes, it's that big. Let me see how much strength I have. I've actually have +1 strength.
You just piss him while you curl your dick.
So heavy.
You do half of
It's on his leg. He pisses on his leg.
You wet your leather.
How
I'm wearing
heavy
leather.
is this thing?
What are you wearing? Hold on.
I'm just wearing a traveler's outfit. It's just...
Between all of you faggots and all of your pets and shit, there are so many character sheets that I have to look through.
It won't
Let's traveler's outfit. Yeah, you pissed a little bit on your hooded cloak.
Oh wait, hang on. I'm gonna go back downstairs because I forgot something.
Teleport.
I'm out like a light. After
And
that
I'm
boat
gonna
ride, that was tired as fuck.
ask Kenneth if he has any hawk feathers to sell me for the keen sense potion.
Hawk feathers? Yeah, I keep about 5 on my person. I need about 3 of them for my own potions, though. But I'll sell you two hawk feathers if you're willing to buy them.
How much would you be asking for 'em?
He says, you know what? We're about to go on an adventure together. We're 2 alchemists. I understand how regions work, so he just hands you 2 feathers.
Thank you.
No problem, man.
I grab him and I tell him I'll be off to sleep so I can be ready for the adventure in the morning.
Kenny teleports upstairs and goes to sleep.
Heads upstairs. Oh shit, I'm gone.
I don't know how you did that. Whoa,
I think I
you're
did it too.
huge!
I think I did it too, because I kind of moved too far as well.
What the hell just happened?
Yes,
Okay.
I
Sorry.
have!
I drunk the wrong potion.
There
He's
we
not
go.
2 feet
Now
anymore.
I have to make Zek huge so that I can even pick him up.
Okay, so we're out on the next map now?
Yeah.
Can you walking really slowly and dramatically?
Kenneth, sleep. Don't go in his room.
Wait,
retard.
where is my room? Like,
Just
this is
any
the
of them.
room, but where's the other rooms?
Any of the rooms.
This is closed off. It's a closed off area. I can't. This is like, what is this? 1 room, 2nd story? Oh, okay. I forgot the map went further that way. I was still dealing with a left-sided map. So,
Okay.
what kind of room is this? Does it have a window?
There's I mean, it's a window. You look outside, probably 15-foot drop.
Is there any way to climb down?
No, it's all wood on the side. There's nothing really for a handhold or a foothold.
So I pretty much have to take my chances if I had to jump out the window, huh?
Yeah.
Well, thankfully I don't have to worry about that right now, so I'm gonna
I
lay
just
down.
thought of something. How can I see Zach?
Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing.
There's probably some kind of dynamic wall that I missed.
I can't see you guys.
It lights up this area for me.
Maybe permissions? Maybe we can just see his white area?
Can you?
Yeah, I can see everything he can see.
Oh, well,
Same
but
here, as well as myself.
I closed my door and lay
Yeah,
down.
me too.
I closed my door and lay down. I just had to put in closed door.
Now I can't see him.
Now I can't.
Okay, it's because I had his... there's light that I can set each player's light emission to all players can see, or just the one player who controls it can see.
Yeah.
So it's like, there's dark vision, and then there's like a torchlight.